Let's do something basic to test out the 1.21 update. And what I'd like to do is to have a look at Suevite. So, first of all, let's think about what we need. I would like to get some basic Suevite. Now, I have a lot of Suevite. I have a lot of Suevite bits, but what I don't have are complete blocks. So I want to have a look at that. I also need to check food. Now, when I updated to 1.21.0, I noticed that my clay pots and cooking pots, if you've seen my video, all disappeared, and we had to go back and do something, or the game did do something fancy to reinstitute my cooking pots. I would like to know whether the cooking pots still work. Let's take that one and that one. Can we still... I don't see why we shouldn't be able to wash the rot out. Yeah. That works. Okay. Can we still put these on the ground? We can. Right. The appearance of my cooking pot that I make candles in has changed. It's a lot darker. Right. Let's see if we can cook something with these cooking pots. Let's go and have a look at what we have now. Oh, my red meat. Good. That's excellent. We've now got a long-term supply of meat. That's fresh for 6.3 years. I've got some cabbages here. How long are those fresh for? 79 days. Can I take those up to 6? I can. Let's put this red meat in here. So this one is fresh for 6.3 years. Sorry. Yeah, 6.3 years. 12 years. No. Wow. So we won't starve for 12 years. I'm just going to cook one little bit. We'll do sunflower, cabbage. I don't think I have any fruit instantly available. Was that rice? Yeah, we'll do it with rice. Okay. Let's go and see if we've got any fruit outside that's ripe. And all the time I'm playing, remember this is the... Oh, look. Looks like my mangoes are there. Have we got any berries anywhere that I can pick up? Let's go and have a look. Let's go into the sunlit lands. Oh gosh, did you see that thing? Now, one of the things is that if we get a bowthorn, they're supposed to drop arrows. That would be good, wouldn't it? I'm looking for any form of fruit. Are my mangoes ripe? My lychee is alive. My misplaced green bamboo is still there. Good. We have a dead fruit tree up here, I think. Let's go and have a look. I must have taken it down. Fresh fruit. That works. Wow, look at this. That all works. I'm afraid I am going to be playing this saying, oh, that works, because I think that when you have a brand new update, particularly one that's quite substantial as this one is, there are all sorts of things that may not work. Can we get round to the back of this tree? We can. Okay. Have I got all the fruit? I doubt it. Let's have another quick look round here. Ah, a little bit more there. That will do. Excellent. And we need to plant a fruit tree here. Now we know that the mango works. We know this is a hot climate, so this should be okay. Wow, these are different clouds, by the way, guys. We'll have a look at those in a minute. I've certainly got a lot of cloud cover. Right, let's come around here. And I need to take this up and replant some more of the pumpkins. As it's coming up to autumn, that would be good. I missed the top of the mango tree, never mind. We're not going to argue about that one. Let's make sure that these cooking pots work, because clay has changed. So it's one of the things I do want to try. All right. 6 of those. With mashed cabbage and fresh mango. Wow. Right. Let's light that one up and see if it works. Okay, works for me. Okay, what should we put back in here? All right. Let's put our rice in here and our mango. Right. See if we can still put rot in our barrel. These are all basic things I'm trying. Is that barrel sealed? It doesn't say that it's sealed. Yes, it does. It's sealed. Okay. Wow, for 1 minute I thought I'd lost my rot barrel. No such happening. Okay. So we have food. Our tapestries and paintings are still intact. I'm going to try making an oven. Yeah, that all seems to work. It may be a reconstituted cooking vessel, but it seems to work nicely. My pineapples are still growing. Wow, they've liked this area. Hot things like this little area. I can see the rain dripping off the trees. Looks good, doesn't it? I think we might add a few more vines to this area. It'd be nice to make it feel a bit more... Excellent, thank you. All right, now let's pop this down in here. And then let's see whether this works. It does. Okay, that works nicely. All right, let me check my leather. I don't think there's anything in here. Yes, there is. Prepared hide medium, that works. 4 litres of strong tannin. That's all right. Wow. 12 of those. That all works. Goodness me. Weak tannin. Weak tannin. Weak tannin. I need more strong tannin, so I'm going to take 5 of these. And that's weak, 50 litres. Let's seal that to get into strong tannin. Now, what have we got? We have 12 of these scraped hides that need to go into weak tannin. How many can I put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, not 8, 7. Seal. That's strong tannin, weak. Can I put any in there, even 1? Yes. No, just one. One will do. Okay, let's seal that one. Okay. And then we've got just this little bit of strong tannin. All this is working. All this is working. That needs to go in strong tannin. Those are the little ones. Can we get you in here? Yes? No. Right, we'll use that up. Well, guys, that all works perfectly well, if you ask me. Good. Yeah, this lighting is odd. I'm looking west, and obviously the sun sinks in the west now, at least I hope it does. And east, it's night. Yeah, I think the lighting is still odd. Okay. This looks as if it will work. What I'm going to try, let me move this chest out of the way. All right, poor little chest. Be some time before we go back. Right, I'm going to try some metalwork and see if that works, because you can see that my iron pickaxe has almost gone, and I have copper pickaxes, but I don't have iron, and I want iron pickaxes. I'm going to make another tool rack. That works. Yeah, it all plays pretty well. In fact, 2 tool racks would be better. Why have one when you can have 2? Alright, let's do this. Okay, that all works. Now, that's a tin bronze pickaxe. Yeah, I do have a spare forks. This still has a lot, so I don't need to use that yet. That can go on there. So that's all my swords. Scythe and that. The pickaxe can go down there because I don't want to use that. Right. Got a wrench. What's that? A flint knife. My goodness. Let's just pop you over there. Yeah, I need... That's a pickaxe. That's the hoe. That can go there. Right. I need a steel pick. Iron ingot. Here we go. Put that in, and we want the pickaxe head. Lovely. All right, let's do this. Okay, 2 iron pickaxes. Nice. Very nice. I think I feel a lot more comfortable now I've got those 2 done. Okay, 1. Okay, nails and strips. That's gone out. Let's just pick this up. Right, let's get these cooled down. Right. I don't think those are cool yet. No, they're not. They're cool now. Okay. Is that everything? No, I've got one more. Okay. There's 3 more of those. Wow. Let's put the iron back. Eat something. Wow, that's good food. Okay, pop this back. Decided against doing that one. Gosh, that's fast now. Okay. Oh. Let's turn this off. Everything is fine there. Let's put our nails and strips back in there. Yep, we're doing well over there. Let's not leave these in here or this in here. Good, that was useful. Everything works. Right, now I am going to pop those there and my hammer. I'm going to go and get some more food, and then I'm going to go and see if I can find a piece of Suevite, a whole piece of Suevite. I'll take our food with us, I think, at this rate. Okay, does this work? Yeah, everything's working fine. It's one thing to change the appearance of clay. It's another thing if it affects how it works. Alright, let's have a look on this map. This is within reach. Do we want to go on our elk? It's pouring with rain. I'm not sure I do. Do I have anything in that chest? I don't think I do. Let's see if we can pick up the ore. Get on the boat. Right, let's just get some light on the scene. Okay. Okay, let's go. There's a swimming drifter. You stay there, mate. I'm not giving you a lift. I don't think this meteor is as far as it looks on the map. Right, we head off into the rain. Let's just check. Wow. No! I pressed the wrong thing there. Okay, right, let's keep going. I hope... Oh gosh, did you see that gazelle fall off the cliff? Whoa. Hope I don't get hit by lightning. Oh my word. This is a bit rough. Still, we will soldier on. And we're coming into lighter seas, as you can see. Now, we won't... Oh, wow. Did you see the lightning to the left there? Whoa, my goodness. We won't have any coral seas in areas that have already been generated. It's another reason for not generating too many areas. The coral seas will be reserved, I think, for new seas. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, we're pretty close. Okay. All right. Right, now our site of our meteorite was over here. Have we still got... Did I leave the Suevite in here? I did. Thank goodness for that. Let's just get our way down. Right, let's... Now, what I'm trying to get out of here are whole blocks of Suevite. So I need to go down. That's right. That's one block. Excellent. Uh-huh. I mean, this is not the most efficient pattern. I'm taking expediency here. I've got 6. Is that enough? Or more, perhaps. There we are. And we know if we will need more Suevite, we know where we can get it. Oh, hello. Right, let's go back to our raft. Right, let's move away. I don't... actually know whether they can attack us in the water. Odd, but I'd never thought of that. Right. Yeah, okay. Let's get home. Lovely day over here. Not half the problems we have elsewhere. How much papyrus is there here? Is there much? No. There is not much at all. Only we now have the hang on, what happened there? Yeah. We now have the ability to make papyrus chests, and I'm pretty keen on that idea. So why don't we go over here and harvest the papyrus that is over here? Is there enough, I ask myself? And do I have the space? Let's just get that off our bar. Let's come over here and harvest this. Oh, there we go. Oh, I tell you, these rifts absolutely hunt me. Wow, it's very, very light now here, isn't it? Okay, a little bit more over here. I am presuming that we will need the same amount of papyrus to make a papyrus chest as we would do a reed chest. Let's see if we can get this lot. Are they on land? They are. Well, not land, but they are on something. That's it, where we can stand. $24. Now, 26. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. I thought it might be a different look, but it's actually... It's the same recipe, it's a different colour. Nice. So we have papyrus chests. I'm liking that. And as always, I like being at sea, I really do. I think it always seems to be easier going this way. It's because we're not setting out in the pouring rain, that's why. I'm keeping my eyes on the hillside. One of the things we're going to have to try to do is to kill bears, because I believe we can put bear skins on the floor and they will look like the bear that we've killed, which is fantastic. I don't think the bear skin I have already looks any different, but I think the one on the floor might look fantastic. There's our house. Looking good. Sunlight, silver on the sea. Such a pleasure. And everything is so far working. I'm loving this. I have found the odd game crash in the past. Oh, here we go, into the rain again. Not so pretty. Not so pretty. But that's all right. Oh my gosh. Well, the rain works. The rain still works. Isn't this grim? Yeah, I must have a check on the bearskin rug in my room. I think it will still look the same because it wasn't generated after the update. Let's go and have a look. Find our way home. Gosh. I must say my house doesn't even show up here. It just looks like a grey bit on the horizon. But as soon as we get inside it will feel warm and bright and nice, which is fine. Let's take our raft up to here. Right, and we will leap off. Okay, so one of the first things I want to look at this. That is very similar to the old one, but it's a really pretty colour. I'm liking that a lot. And also I need to go and put my ore back on my raft. That all works. Yes, let's get indoors. I mean, it rains down the middle here, but we're not that worried about that. Okay. Right, Suevite. I think our papyrus needs to go, not with that one, in here. There we are. Yeah, that's fine. That's whole Suevite rock. Let me just think about this for a minute on the Suevite. Right, let me grab some clay on my way up. The clay is now outdoors, isn't it? Ha-ha! You know what this is going to make me do, don't you? It's going to make me want to think these walkways should be covered. We should not be getting wet as we come through here. You guys pregnant yet? Oh, yes! Oh, my gosh! Oh, Lord. The trees are still alive. Right. Clay. This is nice, isn't it? Even in the rain. This looks good. Okay, let's take some clay with us. Actually, this would be a good place to put this, wouldn't it? Let's have a little look at the Suevite here. First of all, a Suevite block. I haven't got the tools I need for this. Let's go back and get them. I think this is the place to have a look at some of these new blocks. Right. Okay. I'm going to need a hammer and a chisel. Right, let's go. Okay. Over the ladder. Oh, I am liking this workroom. This works brilliantly. We have light in here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to chisel this block, then it doesn't turn into individual Suevite. Now, what you cannot do is to polish chiseled blocks. At least you didn't used to be able to. This is the polished Suevite. Which is I mean, that's a gorgeous colour. The depth of colour in that is something else. Now, for the first time, we should be able to make Suevite cobble. Ooh. All right, let's put, oh my word. Goodness me, look at that. Suevite cobble. I mean, it does give us a use for all the Suevite we pick up. That's a nice blue-grey cobble. That's a pretty colour. And of course the polished Suevite is just gorgeous. Ooh, do we like that? I think we do. Actually, let's pop that back in there, get the colour looking better. Nice. So we now have this beautiful Suevite. I am liking that a lot. That is to be fired. Those are bricks we've already got. I'll put my Suevite actually in there, I think. We've got some of that in case we want to make something out of it. Yeah. You know, the colour of the Suevite, this is andesite polished, and that is the polished Suevite. The two of them go well together. This is a really, really nice colour. That's a great addition to the game, that. Looks very, very nice indeed. Liking that. Well, yeah, and that is our old chest. What's that? Ah, that's the Suevite, yes. Shale. Yeah, there are some beautiful blue-grey colours we can use now. I am very grateful for that. Thank you, devs. Well, we have established that we've got Suevite and that a lot of this still works. So I think for our first little look at 1.21, the additional Suevite, we are happy. And we are happy that a lot still works so well. Not that I thought it wouldn't, but there's always that little thought in the back of your mind. Oh, look, this has changed colour. It's gone from bronze to this. Oh, look at the, isn't that nice? Look at that. That's a really, really fancy pot. I hope the others are going to look as good. I think they might. I think they might. Excellent. Well, I'm pleased with all that. Bye-bye, my friends.